Hello everybody and welcome to another Pinehurst story time. I thought that as it's Children's Mental Health Week it would be really lovely to share a very special story with you, and the story I want to share today is Ruby's Worry. And inside the front cover of this wonderful book by Tom Percival is a special message, and that's how we're going to start our story time today. It says, "Dear reader, this is a book about a girl who can't get rid of a worry. Everyone worries about things from time to time, and it can be hard to stop. Even though we can't see our worries like Ruby can, they're here with us. Ignoring them can sometimes make them worse, so here are a few questions to ask yourself when you think you have a worry stuck to you. What am I feeling? Sad, angry, anxious, or all three? What is causing me to feel this way? And who can I talk about it to?" No matter what you're feeling, remember this, it always helps to talk about it. Be open, be honest, and most important of all, be you. Now to start our story. Ruby's Worry. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high, and she loved to explore wild, faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day she discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. In fact, it was so small that at first Ruby hardly noticed it. But then the worry started to grow, and each day it got a little bit bigger. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box, and it was still there at night when she cleaned her teeth. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. So Ruby just pretended that she couldn't see it either. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? Ruby didn't realise, but she was doing the worst thing you can ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. Now the worry had got enormous. It could barely fit in the kitchen at tea time, and it filled up half of the school bus. And it took up whole rows in the cinema. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. Then, one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt, sad. And then she noticed something else coming hovering next to him. Could it be a worry? It was. Ruby realised that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. She asked the boy what was on his mind, and as he told her, the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. Then Ruby did the best thing you can ever do if you have a worry. She talked about it. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was there, barely there at all. Soon, both of their worries were gone. Finally, Ruby felt like she was herself again. Of course, that wasn't the last time that she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now that she knew how to get rid of them, they never hung around for long. Brilliant. That was Ruby's Worry by Tom Percival, and a really important story, most especially this week, about talking. And if you're feeling worried, which is perfectly normal at the moment, do make sure that you talk to someone. That goes for all the children watching this story time and all the grown-ups too. Talking is so important, and there are so many people in our Pinehurst family who are ready to listen to you. Have a wonderful rest of the day, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to our Pinehurst story time. Hopefully, I'll be back with another one soon. Take care.